What are some of the things you're doing outside of music? Because I heard that you making some investments and you also writing a book.
Yes, yeah. So I have an apartment complex in Arizona. It's right by Arizona State. I invested in a hotel in Vegas with Richard Branson. So, you know, like that's the thing. Like I encourage artists and people coming up to just be smart with their money and kind of play the long game. You know, for a genre that's so infatuated with wealth. Y'all be doing short-term shit. Like your actions make me think you don't care about wealth. Your actions make me think you care about getting the newest fucking designer, showing it on the gram, and then being broke in 2 years.
The goal is not to be successful and famous.
Right.
That's not the goal. The goal is, if you have a specific God-given ability, is to live your life out through that.
Right.
One. And two, we have a responsibility to push the conversation forward until we're all equal. Until we're all equal in this place, because until everyone's free, no one's free, and that's just the fact.
You know from experience.
I'm just saying, from the beginning, Kim has always had a master plan, and she's thought out and executed it for her whole family. Think about it. Like, everybody want to give Chris the props because she's the mom and matriarch, love it. Think about it. Kim was a stylist with Paris Hilton's homegirl and finessed the whole family to a place where right now there's a couple of billionaires within the family in less than 10 years.
Yeah,
like
that's different.
And she's still the most popular. Like, she's still moving how she moved. Like, even the whole her and Kanye shit. When you think about how that came together, like they both needed each other. Came together. Like, she was fresh off a divorce. Kanye's out. Like, they came together and then they elevated. Like, it's calculated shit, and it's because people who know how to manipulate the media will always win.
We're isolated here in Toronto in our own little world, and there's not a lot of big names popping by, and it's quiet, and we can focus. And so this is sort of like our like army base offshore that we like train for war in, and then when we're ready, we go to war. And no one sees it coming because we're not training in front of anybody's eyes.
Worry about being respected. Never worry about being liked, because that's the trap. That's where people manipulate you. And so my kids, you know, I did not teach my kids to be liked. I taught them to always live by their truth and to always respect others and to always reach to be respected. And, you know, different people will respect different things, but at the end of the day, my kids have the confidence to be who they are, and that is all, as a parent, that Will and I can ask of them, because that is where their power and their strength will come from.
I mean, you know, when we was coming up, that's what our thing was. It was the circle of success.
Right.
And it meant make all your friends rich. Especially like a guy like me. I like to spend mines or invest it as I'm inspired. But if I'm broke and all my friends got money, all of them, all I got to do is take a little from each of them and I'm rich again, and it ain't got to hurt them. So it's like, you know, it always made sense to keep your friends rich. That's basically what the DNA of Rockefeller was. And that's why it was so received so positively. You know what I'm saying? Because it was always about making us all rich. Like, you come up to the club, there's one car and 20 niggas walking in the party, or they're your friends and they taking the bus or the train or Uber. You know, that's one thing. It doesn't look that great, but when all 20 of your friends pulls up in a nice, equally expensive car, or like, let's say when you go in the club and one guy's buying all the drinks, that costs a lot. But when everybody can afford a bottle, you know, 10 dudes, 10 bottles, it's just one bottle.
Like last night, we went to the club.
It's like copping. You know, when you cop together, you get them cheaper. Right? You understand what I'm saying?